Ken Jennings is primarily known for his journey from being a star player to a host on Jeopardy, but he has done a lot more than that, and that includes his stint as a voice actor. Jennings even briefly voiced a character on the popular animated TV show, The Simpsons. Turns out that the 51-year-old still gets paid for that, and he recently shared a picture of a paycheck that he received. Jennings played himself in a 2017 episode of the show, which also featured celebrity astronomer Neil deGrasse Tyson. In the episode, the 51-year-old was referred to as a teacher, and he had to teach a classroom full of robots that looked the same and had artificial intelligence. While speaking to the lead character Homer Simpson, he said, "Who is glad to meet you." He was also seen using the Jeopardy board of clues to teach his class. In a recent post on Instagram, Jennings shared a picture of the most recent paycheck, in which he was paid 1 cent by Fox Corporation, signed by a man named Gary L. Hauser, as per a report in TV Insider. Such checks are known as residual checks, and the host mentioned in the caption said that he always found such items funny. However, this was the first time that he had mustered up the courage to post a picture of one on social media. Small residual checks are always funny, but I'm finally posting one because it's 1 cent. I did it. Really clinging to my current job with both hands now, because apparently my foreign residuals for a 2017 Simpsons episode are not paying the bills. Spy magazine used to send 13-cent checks to rich people to see who would actually deposit them. Answer: only 2 people did, a Saudi arms dealer and Donald Trump. The caption read, "Fans of Jennings and Jeopardy loved what they saw and made their thoughts clear in the comments. On the day the last penny got manufactured as well. Good timing." One user wrote, "One time, I got a check for 2 cents from one of my father's retirement accounts a year or two after he had passed away in 2011. I joked he was still giving me his 2 cents from beyond the grave." Added another, "You should have your 2 cents worth, at the very least." A viewer exclaimed, "Apart from The Simpsons, Jennings has made guest appearances in a lot of other shows. As per Rotten Tomatoes, he has appeared on Sesame Street, The View, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Call Me Kat, and many more. Ken Jennings is a name synonymous with trivia excellence, known worldwide for his unprecedented 74-game winning streak on Jeopardy, and his reputation as one of the greatest quiz show contestants of all time. Jennings' journey from trivia enthusiast to household name is filled with fascinating anecdotes. One such story, surprisingly, involves the long-running animated series The Simpsons. While many fans may know Jennings for his role as the Jeopardy host, fewer realize that his cameo on the show decades ago still earns him residuals, a testament to the enduring power of both The Simpsons and his personal brand. In 2017, during one of his early stints on Jeopardy, as a guest host, Ken Jennings' past involvement in pop culture resurfaced in a fun, unexpected way. Years earlier, he had been immortalized in a brief but memorable cameo on The Simpsons, playing himself in a humorous nod to trivia buffs everywhere. For fans of the show, it was a subtle acknowledgement of Jennings' cultural influence, showcasing how a trivia champion could exist not just in game shows but also in the satirical, exaggerated universe of Springfield. The Simpsons, known for its uncanny ability to feature celebrities in cartoon form, has a long history of memorable cameos. From musicians like Paul McCartney to actors like Stephen Hawking, the show has repeatedly blurred the lines between reality and animation. In this context, Ken Jennings' appearance might seem modest, but it represents a significant moment where pop culture and the world of trivia intersected. In the episode, Jennings was portrayed as a trivia wizard, a playful exaggeration of his real-life persona, and the show's writers cleverly incorporated references to his record-breaking streak on Jeopardy! What makes Jennings' cameo particularly interesting is that it wasn't just a one-time nod. Like many celebrity appearances on the show, Jennings still receives residual payments for his contribution. This is a common practice in the television industry, particularly for animated shows with syndication deals. Once a show enters syndication, reruns air across various networks, streaming platforms, and international markets, which triggers payments to any guest stars or contributors who were part of the episode. For Jennings, this means that decades after the initial recording, he continues to see financial benefits from a brief animated appearance, a rare perk that blends the worlds of pop culture and finance. In interviews, Jennings has spoken about the surreal nature of being immortalized in cartoon form. He recalls recording his lines and watching the animators exaggerate his features and mannerisms, making him larger than life in the world of Springfield. The experience, he admits, was strangely validating, allowing him to see himself through the lens of satire while also cementing his place in entertainment history. "It's funny to think that I'm still getting paid for something I did more than a decade ago," Jennings remarked. "It's one of those small, ridiculous joys in life where the universe just keeps reminding you that you exist, in some form, in multiple realities." The residuals Jennings receives aren't astronomical, but they are significant enough to highlight how celebrity cameos can have long-term financial implications. Television contracts for guest appearances typically include clauses that outline payments for syndication, streaming, DVD sales, and even merchandise. For a show like The Simpsons, which has become a global cultural phenomenon with hundreds of episodes, these residuals can last for years, even decades. In Jennings' case, his cameo continues to generate revenue long after the episode first aired, offering a glimpse into the sometimes quirky side of celebrity contracts. Beyond the financial aspect, Jennings' cameo also symbolizes the crossover between trivia culture and mainstream media. Jeopardy has long been more than just a game show. It represents the celebration of knowledge, curiosity, and intellect. By featuring Jennings on The Simpsons, the show not only recognized his individual achievements, but also paid homage to the broader community of trivia enthusiasts. Fans of both Jeopardy and The Simpsons appreciated the clever nod, and the episode has since become a notable highlight in Jennings' career. Jennings' journey from a trivia nerd to pop culture icon underscores the unexpected ways in which fame can manifest. For someone who spent much of his early life immersed in books, facts, and quiz competitions, appearing in an animated sitcom may have seemed inconceivable. Yet, it perfectly illustrates how talent, personality, and a bit of luck can converge, creating opportunities that extend far beyond the original sphere of achievement. The fact that he still benefits from this cameo decades later is a reminder of the lasting value of even brief moments in entertainment. Moreover, Jennings' story serves as an educational point about how intellectual achievements can translate into broader cultural recognition. Often, we associate celebrity with acting, music, or sports. But Jennings demonstrates that intellectual prowess can also lead to mainstream acknowledgement and even financial gain. By continuing to receive residuals from The Simpsons, he remains a case study in how knowledge and media exposure can intersect in unexpected ways. Fans of Jeopardy and Jennings alike have taken to social media over the years to celebrate his cameo. Clips from the episode continue to circulate, often accompanied by discussions about his enduring influence in both the trivia world and popular culture at large. For many, the animated portrayal is more than just a fleeting joke. It's a celebration of one of the most impressive minds to ever grace a game show stage. In conclusion, Ken Jennings' cameo on The Simpsons is a fascinating footnote in a career defined by intelligence, curiosity, and unexpected fame. It demonstrates how pop culture can immortalize real-life achievements, while also providing a quirky financial benefit decades later. From his record-breaking Jeopardy! Streak to animated cameos that keep paying him long after the fact, Jennings' story is a testament to the unpredictable ways talent and opportunity intersect in modern entertainment. For trivia fans and television enthusiasts alike, it's a reminder that knowledge, humor, and timing can create moments that resonate far beyond their original context, and sometimes continue to bring rewards long after the cameras stop rolling. Whether it's on a game show stage or in the world of Springfield animation, Ken Jennings' impact is undeniable, and thanks to the enduring nature of both his personal brand and The Simpsons, he'll likely continue receiving recognition, and yes, residuals for years to come. It's a fascinating, slightly absurd, but ultimately rewarding chapter in the life of a trivia legend.